a huge blow and a great disaster. The disaster they never expected. They have been working on this for a very long time. Their PR team, they invested money, they invested manpower, everything. Oh my god, what is happening now? Let's talk about this report first, and then I'll be sharing with you some other headlines. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Netflix docuseries has missed out on an Emmy nomination as the show is totally absent from the list of nominees that was released on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. This sad news comes a day after it was revealed the show has been nominated for a Hollywood Critics Award. Don't go anywhere because I have some very interesting headlines to share with you in regard to this one, how they were snubbed. There were 2 Emmy categories that the Sussex show was initially considered for: Outstanding Documentary and Non-Fiction Series, but it was overlooked altogether. Goodness me, like they invested again so much money and their PR team worked day and night. This may come as a surprise to fans considering the show garnered a lot of interest when it dropped last December, and it even bagged more viewers than The Crown during its premiere. Okay, so again, this is a great disaster. The royal couple will have to wait until next month to find out if they have bagged themselves a Hollywood Critics Award for their highly personal series where they invited cameras into their lives. They did everything. They showed everything to the whole world. Privacy. But then you give them money, they go like, oh, no privacy. Forget about that. This is how they roll. This time they were very hopeful. There is actually one report that said by September, so right now we are in the month of July, by September they will make a huge comeback after all the setbacks, after all the failures, Spotify, everything that they're going through, the failures. But for that comeback to take place, for that to happen, they are pinning their hope on this kind of award nomination, and so that people will think, oh, no, they actually matter. The Netflix docuseries is a huge deal, and therefore Meghan and Harry are a huge deal. But that obviously did not happen. Last night they were nominated. Like, take a look at how they were getting this shocking news. First, there are 2 Emmy categories that were Sussex's show was initially considered for. Okay, there are 2 categories. They were Outstanding Documentary and Non-Fiction Series. But then in matter of like just few minutes, not even hours, just matter of few minutes, I'll show you the timeline, okay? Then you will know. They dropped everything. They said, no, this couple, they don't deserve any nomination, let alone receiving any award for the Emmy nomination. Never. They're not going to do that. So it happened so quick. First, they were getting this good news. Oh, you are being nominated for this. You are being actually considered for this 2 categories, Outstanding Documentary and Non-Fiction Series. And they were jumping, right? They were very happy. Only to find out few moments later, they have been axed. They are being snubbed from both of those 2 categories. Run, Meghan, run! This is the worst news they could ever imagine. I mean, their career, their life, their brand with Hollywood is dead, is over. I will share with you some other timeline, other headline. Very interesting. This may come as a surprise to fans considering the show garnered a lot of interest. And I said this from the very beginning, that these people who went to Netflix to watch their docuseries was not because they loved them, but because they wanted to just know what they were talking about. I mean, curiosity, right? Interesting. Okay, I wanted to find out. Because a lot of people have a lot of free time. So they wanted to find out. No, nothing wrong. When these people went to this Netflix show and they wanted to find out and they were curious, they thought, Netflix and Meghan and Harry thought, oh, this is such a great hit. People love us. But that is not the case. That was never the case. The eponymously named show, Harry Meghan, documented the couple's love story as well as the difficult decision to step down as working royals are relocated to the US. While the Sussexes are normally quite private around their 2 children, Archie Lily, they released a plethora of intimate footage revealing adorable moments with the little ones, only to now to find out everything was in vain. Nothing happened. The best Prince Archie and Princess Lily moments in the Netflix show. So this is what they have posted on the Netflix for the documentary, showing every single thing. They were fighting for privacy. Now you have it. Everything is being exposed. They revealed everything, every single details. The young royal also showed off his baking skills during a visit from Meghan's niece Ashley when he stirred the mix for muffins in their beautiful kitchen. During another sweet family moment, the Duchess of Sausages asked her son, I should say Duchess of Surrogate, asked her son Archie what he thinks of the view during a sunset, and his response is so sweet. Looking out over the landscape, he describes it is quote unquote beautiful. Again, you can see all of these pictures were shared. Where is their privacy? Where is their safety, security? They cared nothing, and they went all in, hoping that this will give them some good PR. And now we see that they are being snubbed. Oh my goodness. Like, this is a day they will never forget. This is a huge disaster. It happened actually yesterday. So from yesterday, they should start mourning for 5 days. Official mourning for 5 days in Montecito, that mansion they live in. The flag will be lowered and they will observe minute of silence with their kids and realize how failure they are. What a disaster it is. Princess Lily also made standout appearances, particularly one adorable clip when she was a newborn. Lilibet Diana was resting on her father's chest as she pulled a few faces in her sleep. Take a look at these headlines. Like, these headlines are so interesting. I'm just gonna go over all of them. So basically the headlines coming one day ago, and they reported the Daily Beast that Meghan and Harry's Netflix show nominated for Critics Award. So again, this news outlet, they were reporting on this, and Meghan and Harry, they were very, very happy. Oh, finally, we're winning something. Our brand is going to be revived. And then as the day progressed, we are seeing more and more report coming about what was actually happening. And what was actually happening is that they decided to ditch Meghan and Harry, this documentary. Harry and Meghan, you can see, received major blow. It came on Express newspaper. I mean, take a look at the timeline. 1 day ago means yesterday, and then 21 hours ago, almost like 1 day ago, right? 24 hour, 1 day, 21 hour, within matter of like few hours, not minute, but I can even count it as a minute. They were snubbed, they were ditched. And then you have 3 hours ago coming Newsweek. What Harry Meghan's Emmy snub means for their Hollywood future, means it's over. And then you can see here, I want to show you this report. They made this report and they said how hard they worked. Harry Meghan's groundbreaking Netflix docu-series, okay, they said that allegedly slated to win awards for the Netflix series bashing the royal family. This was reported on July 3rd, earlier this month, when the PR team was working day and night to make it a name for them. And many news outlets like this reported that they are almost going to get the nomination. They're almost going to get the prize, the Emmy Award. They were working day and night, guys. And then all of a sudden yesterday, nothing panned out for them at all. And this is a day they will never forget. If you take a look at what they are doing, what is Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's home like? They showed everything. This guy, Duke of Duffuses, came in front of the camera. He was trying, I mean, this is a picture again, pulling at the heartstrings, showing everything, at the same time wanting privacy. Oh, we want privacy, we love our privacy. And then they sold their privacy for money to Netflix. Now what will happen, what I think is that going forward, they're just gonna lose their brand even more. Means Netflix would probably not be interested in them anymore, because if this cannot win them any award, for Netflix it was a big deal too. Because think about this, they made a docu-series hoping that this is not gonna just bring them money only, but it is going to be something for which people will remember Netflix. They will subscribe to Netflix, because at the end of the day, this whole thing is a product of Netflix. Now Netflix will think about, oh, look at this too. Like, okay, we made some good money because a lot of people were curious, not because they love them. But now look what they are doing with their brand. It's a disaster. Nobody cares about them. They are not actually that good. They have zero skill. Emmy nomination, they did not get it. They are not gonna get anything in the future. So I think at least Netflix, what they will do is they will cut a lot of their projects, and they will be very, very picky. And they will be like, if you cannot give us more bombshells, if you cannot give us something for which people will tune into your shows, your docuseries, we're not gonna make any deal with you. Remember, they still have to receive millions of dollars from Netflix, and they promise they will create content for that. That is not gonna happen anytime soon because they don't have any ideas other than doing the same thing over and over again, which is throwing the monarchy under the bus. It worked first time. This is why a lot of people, they were curious to find out what they're talking about, so they went in, they subscribed, even they paid Netflix for that show. But are they gonna pay Netflix for the same story? No, I don't think so. Nobody, I mean, people are not that stupid. So whatever money people spent, in other words, that was it. People are not going to be any more interested in Meghan and Harry, what they have to say. Even if they throw the monarchy under the bus, I don't think that will be enough going forward to make a cut for their shows and make any money. This is a day they will never forget. A great disaster. A great disaster. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.